Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Rachel Zurer, the Lunar Chair of Earthwalk, which is a global organization on a mission to help teach peace on this planet. Today, I'm honored to bring you a short conversation with one of the members of Tribe 333, which is our community of global peace tenders. Tribe 333 is about teaching people how to consciously connect with the three arenas of life that we see as the foundation to creating a global culture of peace. Those are personal, social, and environmental arenas. And it also connects people with a network to support them along their path of peace. You can learn more about that at earthwalkunited.org/tribe333. But each month, in honor of the full moon, we celebrate a member of this community who's really living in their fullness and who offers a great example of how to walk the earth with care. And today I'd like to introduce this month's honoree, Lynn Hawkins, an author and transformational business coach, the founder and principal of Skyhawk Enterprises, among many other things, who has also been part of Earthwalk, the Earthwalk family, for about 5 years now. Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you, Rachel. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah. And can I just have you start by telling our audience, what's your elevator pitch about who you are and what you do in the world, including your day job, but even broader than that? Like, who are you in this lifetime?
Wow, that's a tall order. But my elevator pitch around it is that, I am a business development and funding strategist. I help entrepreneurs to build businesses rapidly, sustainably, in a holistic manner, caring for self as well as their business. And I do it in such a way that has evolved over the course of time that is very spiritually based. And I don't mean religious, I mean spiritual. We connect to the universe, and I've recently become a certified law of attraction wealth coach and brought that into my certified business accelerated business development coaching, my 35 years of commercial real estate lending and grant writing, and crowdfunding for business is one of my specialties in the funding arena. And I'm a mom, a grandmom, and friend, sister, and I just really love giving to the thought of my personal mission of helping women business owners to grow their businesses. I have this thing, I'm the CEO of the P3 Academy of Social Entrepreneurship, where we teach entrepreneurs how to grow sustainable businesses with a social impact. And that social impact can be family, environment, social community, or beyond. And we take it to a global level. And I really am grateful that I've expanded to the point of meeting what has been challenging me in my business, and that is to be in this space and be here in a strong way, in a loving way, showing that heart in business is where we all really want to be. That is how we walk the earth and can unite and bring about harmony and peace. Well, at least that's my feeling around it.
Yeah, bringing that heart into business, is that what I'm
Yeah.
hearing? Okay. And I'm curious, how did you end up deciding that this is the thing that's really worth your time, your energy, your care, your love, your attention? And like, why is this your work in the world?
That's a great question, because the way that I grew up and the things that I learned to do over the course of my lifetime, as a youngster and as an adult, I became good at quite a few things. And then somebody said something about niche. And then it was, okay, so really identifying what it was that I liked, what it was that really moved me, what it was that touched my heart. As I was in commercial real estate and I was running high-powered, high-performance teams and developing these teams, my give back to these teams was from a space of empowerment and seeing self in order to see beyond circumstance as to where we could grow and go. And seeing into those possibilities, I felt was a gift that I had been given that prior to then I didn't really understand, because I had always been doing it. And coming into the last last couple of years of my business, really being able to see the impact that I've been able to make in helping women business owners to build and grow their businesses, it has been what has helped me to really confirm for myself that I'm in the right space. This is my zone of genius. This is where my heart is. I love it. Things flow, and when things flow, you're in alignment, because in alignment, the universe opens to allow that flow happens.
Hmm. And so what I'm hearing from you is that you really help people sort of see a vision bigger than they might have by themselves.
Absolutely. I'm one of those who speaks to creating a legacy business, building a legacy business, but a legacy business that is so entwined with your life and your values and your heart for people, that's what creates legacy.
Mm. The heart again.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and so that brings me actually to, so we had you fill out a member questionnaire as part of our recognition of you. And one phrase that came up again and again, as really, it seems very core to who, with the message you have, is this idea. I'm going to quote one instance of it, of be an open heart. Why? Because open hearts open hearts. Be the open heart and cause others to become open hearts. Um, and I just wanted to have you tell me a little bit more about this idea of the open heart and the power of the open heart, and what does it mean to you, and how did you come to learn this sort of seems like a core tenet for you?
It has become a core tenet, and it really was an aha moment for me several years ago when I was participating on a panel, and the discussion came about how people were suffering and how people were moving through this space trying to help other people, yet they were in their own suffering. And what I realized was that there really is only two states of being. One is suffering, and the other is joy and love. Okay? And so, which would you choose? If you could choose between the two, which would you choose? And I decided that even before that, I think it just all came together at that point in time, that the message that needed to clearly be communicated was love is the answer. And where does love resonate from? The heart. What I learned several years ago from a dear friend of mine was that the heart was the first cell upon conception to every human being. We were heart first. And when we go back to the beginning, which we always do, even though we're these beings that continue to grow and age and grow and age and grow, it is about the growing and the aging and expanding and learning or doing. And when we go, it's the circle, but when we go back to the circle where the heart is, we have so much more understanding of ourselves. The heart is where compassion and forgiveness and all of the vibrations on the higher levels of the vibrational scale are. Love is there, and above love is all of the other elements that we want to bring in that is far beyond what may be our current circumstances. And making the choice to be there is really the space where the heart opens. And when we ourselves can be the open heart, we have that resonant energy. And I know you know what I'm talking about. We have that resonant energy where we automatically, we don't even realize it, but other people feel that. And it is in that energy, that heart energy, that impacts so much and actually can change the world. Now, I remember a time when I thought about the Dalai Lama saying that the plight of the world will be changed by the Western woman, right? And so I ended up saying, asking the wrong question, why? Or maybe it's the right question, why? Why would that be so? Why would that make such an impact? And I really came to understand that the heart of the Western woman has evolved to come back to where we began. Early on, even when we were more tribal, more community based, it was the heart of the women that kept the communities going, that kept the even organizations going that were run by men, it was often said that behind every good man is a good woman, or behind every prosperous man is a good woman that helped to keep him grounded. And it's the heart of a woman. And the Western woman has gotten so confused over who we are, why our being is so important, why our becoming to be the best version of ourselves is so important, is because we do, as a collective, have the power to impact so much across the globe.
um, I'm curious, continuing with that idea of the open heart and for women or for men,
Mhm.
what what advice do you have about actually enacting that in daily life? How do you say be the open heart, but what is that like? What does that look like on a day-to-day basis?
On a day-to-day basis, it looks like deciding I'm
Mm,
just going to be the best version of myself. Does it mean I'm perfect? Does it mean that, something weird doesn't come out of my mouth or that thought happens? No, it just means that when those happen, we innately go to the next level of understanding what happened. And if it requires correction, correcting it and bringing the right resonant energy back. And I'm glad you brought that up, Rachel, women and men, because the thing about the heart is comprised of male and female chromosomes. And so there is no real separation of the energies that I'm speaking about, to the degree that we have come to understand that the male species is different. They are in some respects, but when it comes to heart, we are all the same, and we all are part of the collective who leads this effort for global change, for global impact of love. I truly believe is the women.
mm,
And I believe that, even from our young girls going to, age 6, when we've come into our own and really, I believe, seeking the understanding of what I learned between birth and age 6. Is that true? That's when those questions start happening, so that we confirm or deny what we thought we learned and take into our adulthood. When we can reach young girls at those ages and really help them to understand, and there's a smarter breed of kid now than there was when I was growing up at 6. I kind of knew I knew some things, but 6-year olds now have a 6-year old granddaughter, and she's just always kind of tapping into my truth, I'll put it that way.
mm,
And I believe that she trusts me to be an element of truth for her, even when she knows, I did something wrong, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's like, let's do this. Let's have the heart of heart, and that is all sides of the circle. When we come into this space of a new day, a new dawn, a new moon, a new opportunity, it's a new beginning. And anything that we have experienced, we can experience differently if we decide to. And, what I would say to people now is to wake up deciding to be the best version of yourself. Wake up deciding to just do the best that you can do. And it's okay.
mm. Thank you. Is there anything else that you want to say to this tribe or everyone watching? Just any kind of last advice or words that you'd really like to leave with people?
Well, I think about, I said a lot in the questionnaire, And I really, really hope people read it. I left a gift of one of my books, Dream It, Do It. If you can dream it, you can do it. And it really is about giving yourself permission to live a victorious life, to be victory in your own life. And in that, I would say that, it goes back to the deciding every day you wake up to be the best version of yourself, and to participate in life like you own it. One of my favorite songs is a song by Jennifer Hudson and Jennifer Nettles called You Will. And it really speaks to just being right here, right now, and deciding that what you want in life, you can have. Own where you've been, whatever has happened. But from this point forward, deciding who you want to be, where you want to go, how you want to get there is up to you. It requires one thing though. It requires you to dream it, to see it. And, no matter what's happening right in front of you, when you see beyond all the stuff, good, bad, challenges, all of it, to where it is that you want to be, that legacy life that you want to lead, and then take those steps in the direction of it, you can have it.
Hmm. I love that. That's such beautiful advice. And yeah, please, we'll make sure there's a link to that post and your generous gift of your book below this video, and also wherever else we post it. So it was so great having this time with you today, Lynn. And for everyone watching, if you want to learn more about our global tribe of peacetenders called Tribe 333, or become a member, support our movement to create a global culture of peace, learn more about Lynn and more of her gifts of wisdom here, please visit us at earthwalkunited.org/tribe333. So thanks so much.
And do visit Tribe 333 and Earthwalk and find out more about what they're doing. It's an awesome organization, and I cannot wait to see how tremendously they're going to impact the world. I love it. Thank you for having me, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Lynn.